Now, following on from the various knife videos that I've been doing recently, I was contacted by a guy called Peter at Staffordshire Custom Blades. I'll put a link to his Facebook group in the description. And he said he wanted to make me a knife. Now, it's funny, isn't it? Because when I talk about shotguns, say, I'll always tell you, you want to get the best tool for the job. And the case in point, my 300-pound pump action, I can shoot the shoulder and shoot that better than my 1,200-pound over and under. But it's nice to have something nice, isn't it? It's like a sort of item of clothing or, whatever you've got. If the opportunity's there, it's a nice option. Now, a custom handmade knife, it's not going to particularly cut any better than, maybe a knife that's a production knife that's a lot cheaper. But you're going to have something meaningful that's been custom made for you. So it's something to consider. But anyway, this arrived in the post today. So, let's open it up. Now, this was designed, as I said, custom designed for me, for skinning. And there's actually going to be a gutting hook to go with it. So essentially this is to do the same job as my Eka swing blade. And this is literally just to see what it's like at the moment. I'm going to be using it for a period of time over the next few months. And once I've got some footage together, I'll do a review. But let's get this opened up. There we are. Very, very nice. Just check the sharpness. Well, I imagine it's going to be like a scalpel. Oh yeah. That's proper shaving sharp. To focus, see? So, let's get this on the table and I can show you properly. So here it is, in the sheath, nice leather. This is the blade. That's quite unusual. I'm not even sure how I would describe that in terms of the type of blade it is. As you can see, it's got a mirror polish on it. But it's kind of like, initially, because he was sending me pictures, and it almost looks like a clip point the way it goes in like that. But if you look on the spine, it maintains the thickness, but it just kind of very subtly tapers down as it goes to the end. Now that's quite unusual for most skinning knives. They tend to have a larger round belly. This has got more of a pointiness to it, which is obviously good for some stabbing. But that is, for me, is great, because when I'm, like, say, shooting rabbits or even after taking a deer, I'll need to pierce the flesh between the ankle, I suppose, and the Achilles tendon, because then I can, like with a rabbit, I can leg it, I can thread them through. But also with a deer, because then you would cut the feet off and get some hooks and hang them up. So having that sort of nice, proper tapered tip for poking a hole is really useful. But at the same time, you've got a nice, a decent amount of belly to it, and a good amount of heft, nice thick spine. And this bit here, obviously you can hold it like that, but that bit there gives you a nice bit of, allows you to sort of get up on it for sort of more closer in work. So this is his own design. In terms of consulting me, he just asked me what colour to do. I wanted the liners, so I said red because my favourite colour. It's a skinning knife, so blood red. But what makes this slightly unusual is you can see that the handle here, this section of the handle, is actually made from micarta, but as you can see it's been slightly stained red. And this part is actually from an old .22 rifle stock. So there's actually a bit of gun in this, which is quite cool. And you've got, like red pins to go with it. But this is really beautiful. Now, of course, you know, is this going to do, you know, a better job than, say, you know, a good quality Eka or whatever? Well, yeah, probably not. Maybe a bit better. But the point is, this is like custom made. It's to my specification. There's nothing actually quite like this anywhere in the world, and that makes it special. Now, if you're going to carry a knife to hunt with, then it's nice to have something nice, isn't it? You know, I mean, it's like with clothes. We could all walk around with a bin bag on, but we don't, do we? You have something nice. So I'm really, yeah, I'm really, really chuffed with this. He's going to do me a gutting hook to go with it, but I know, you know, he hasn't had a chance to do that yet, because obviously he did this very quickly. So, wow, I'm amazed. What I would say, if any of you guys do want to get a custom knife, give him a shout. As I said, I'll put a link in the description. And yeah, it's amazing work, really. And it's a funny one, isn't it? Because, you know, you could pay, I mean, I know some knife makers charge up to maybe £300 for a knife. I'm not sure how much Peter charges. It probably depends on what you ask for. But, you know, that sounds like a lot of money. And it's certainly, you know, it is. But the sort of labour and materials that go into something like this, and the love and the design, you know, you're going to have to pay for that. And, you know, in the grand scheme of things, it's not a lot. I mean, if you're buying a gun and you spend 300 quid, you think you've got a bargain. So, you know, if you need a knife and you're going to use it every day for the next 20 years, then, you know, why not have something nice? So let me know what you think. As I said, you'll be seeing loads more of this in upcoming videos. I'll be carrying this when I'm going ferreting or shooting or whatever, if I hopefully get a deer. You guys might have noticed, actually, I haven't had a lot of hunting videos lately, and that's because I've been trying to shoot a deer, and when you're up at a deer stand all the time, you have a lot of near misses, but don't quite get what you want. But as soon as I do, this bad boy is going to get involved. So keep your eyes open for that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Keep watching.